The judicial system saw women involved well before suffrage. While they were restricted to local practice, Elizabeth Eaglesfield was admitted to the bar by the Vigo Circuit Court in 1875, and Cedora Llewellyn was admitted by the Hendricks Circuit Court in 1886. Antoinette Dakin Leach would be the first woman to be sworn in to the Indiana bar by the Indiana Supreme Court in 1893, opening the door for all women in Indiana to be an active part of the Indiana Bar Association. In 1897, Helen Gogar was the first woman to argue a case in the Indiana Supreme Court. Helen Elise Austin was the first African American woman to pass the Indiana State Bar in 1930. In 1966, Lloyds DeLota Alba was the first Asian American admitted to the Indiana Bar. In a series of judicial moves, Vivian Sue Shields, who served as Deputy Attorney General in 1963, was the first woman elected to an Indiana General Jurisdiction Court in 1964. She became the first woman appointed to the Indiana Court of Appeals in 1978, before going on to serve as the first female U.S. magistrate in an Indiana District Court in 1994. Another series of judicial firsts leads us to Myra Selby. After practicing in Washington, D.C. for a few years, she became the first African American partner with the Indianapolis law firm Ice Miller, Donato, and Ryan. In 1995, Governor Evan Bayh appointed her to the Indiana Supreme Court. She was the first female and the first African American to sit on the Indiana Supreme Court. In 2012, Loretta Rush was appointed to the Indiana Supreme Court. In 2014, she was named Chief Justice, the first woman to hold that position. She is currently seated on the court and was reinstated as Chief Justice in January of this year to serve another 5-year term. She is a strong advocate for the CASA program and education about the court system. Currently, there are 6 women serving in the Indiana Court of Appeals. Patricia Riley, who was seated in 1994, Melissa May, seated in 1998, Elaine Brown, seated in 2008, and Elizabeth Tavitus, seated in 2018. Margaret Robb, seated in 1998, was the first woman to serve as Chief Judge in the Court of Appeals. Nancy Vadic, seated in 2000, is our most recent female Chief Judge and served in that capacity from 2014 through 2019. Since the 3 finalists for the vacancy from the retirement of Judge Baker are women, a 7th female judge will be seated soon.